Hi guys, if you don't know squat, then this is the right video for you. Squatting is probably the most underestimated pose in our society. Many other civilizations, actually all other civilizations than the Western, use this pose all day, every day. They cook here, they go to the toilet here, they sit down because they don't have chairs. We invented chairs and they're super comfortable for a while, but the shape our body gets accustomed to when we sit in chairs and sofas and cars is terrible for our hips and lower back. So try to sit down. Feet can first be out to the side. We're going to do two variations of this one. The first one, just sit down, lifting your chest and pressing your elbows into your knees. So this opens up the inner thighs. But also if you try to feel the difference between sitting like this and actually expanding and growing tall in the spine. If you sit down here for a couple of minutes, you're gonna feel it in the lower back, and it's probably gonna feel really good. I was handicapped for 6 years. I had herniated discs in my lower back, L4 and L5, and this was my savior. When I was working a lot, I had to take maybe 2 times an hour. I had to sit down like this for 3-4 minutes just to release and get some blood flowing in the lower back. So this was actually really restorative for me when I was in pain. But my guess is that you're moving forward a lot. You're usually not walking backwards or taking all the breaks in your schedule. So at work or home for work, if you have time, a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes to sit down and have a rest here, this is like a perfect rejuvenating pose for your lower back and your hips. Let's sit here for another half minute. It's gonna sound crazy, but try to breathe so deeply that you can feel the discs in your lower back expand. So elongate your spine with the breath. If the knees hurt, adjust your feet. Proud chest, shoulders back, long neck. And release. I don't have a problem with this, but I know a lot of you do. Tight calf muscles. So the next variation of the squat is for tight calves. So put your toes together, try to put your heels together, but let the knees fall away from each other. So knees as far away from each other as possible. Maybe your heels doesn't even touch the ground. Maybe you want to put something under your heels. That's perfectly okay. What we want to do is come up to our fingertips and slowly walk forward without making a bend in our back. So we want to have a not straight back but long back, and from here fall down, let the chest fall down between the knees. If you have tight calves, this is gonna feel both terrible and awesome at the same time. If it's too much, walk back a little bit and rock from side to side. If you want more, just let your knees separate even more and drop your head and relax your neck. You know you're doing it correctly if you're just chilling in the pose. If you're just hanging out, having a good time, you're doing it really, really well. And come up. So this was a quick fix for your hips and lower back. Do it anytime you have time. So if you're talking on the phone or you're at work and you have a couple of minutes break, sit down in a squat and chill out there. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, see you in the next video, see you on the mat.